Yes guys, welcome to a new video on the channel. Yes, there has been rumours of Jack Clarke finally leaving Sunderland. See, there is two clubs what is after him at the moment. There is Leeds United and Ipswich Town. So obviously Ipswich have offered 15 million for the winger, plus 5 million add-on, so that's about 20 million altogether. And I think Leeds have offered the similar kind of fee for him. But obviously, in my opinion, if he goes to Leeds United, he's just going to still play championship football, so I just don't see the point of him moving. Obviously, Jack Clarke is playing in a good side at the moment because, let's face it, Sunderland, I think, under Lebris at the moment is on a good roll. Yes, only 2 games have been played in the championship this season so far, but, the way how Lebris has got Sunderland playing, it's really, really good. They're playing attacking football, and that's what we've been waiting for a long time, for that kind of football to play. So I think if Jack Clarke leaves for either Ipswich or Leeds United, then I think Sunderland will struggle a bit. Obviously we've got the likes of Job and Chris Rigg, Dan Neil, Dan Ballard. Obviously Dan Ballard's injured at the moment, but still though he's an important player for the team. Obviously you've got the likes of Anthony Patterson and Dennis Sirkin and Tri Hume, and I think if Sunderland don't get promoted this season to the Premier League, then I think 4 or 5 of them players will leave the club. Obviously, we're not here to talk about that, but if Jack Clarke goes to Ipswich Town, in my opinion, obviously we've seen it before, Premier League, they go up to the Premier League and sometimes they come straight back down. Obviously, in my opinion, obviously the last video I'd done, I said that Ipswich might be dark horses for the Premier League. I think them will play better than expected. Obviously against Liverpool in the first half, they probably played Liverpool off the park, but in the second half they lacked a bit of confidence and they just let Liverpool attack them. So if he does go to, in my opinion, if he does go to the Premier League, to Ipswich, I think he'll just come straight back down to the Championship and you'll be thinking, well, I could have been playing for Sunderland still by then. So obviously, in my opinion, if he does go to Leeds United, that is just going to be the biggest waste of time ever. But obviously, we all know that Leeds have gotten rid of their 3 best players at the club this window. They've gotten rid of the likes of Archie Gray, Somerville, and of course Jorginho Rutter. Last season, Leeds United went on a fantastic run, but obviously in the playoff final, Southampton did get the better of them. Obviously, Southampton is a very good team, so it was expected to happen. Obviously, I do think Leeds will probably push for promotion this season. So, obviously, them are desperately looking for a winger. Obviously, they have got the likes of Gnonto and Dan James, but in my opinion, Dan James is probably a championship player. And obviously, Jack Clarke, like last season, he was a top quality player for Sunderland. Of course, last season, Sunderland did really struggle with managers and all that. Obviously, when Tony Mowbray left, then the club they lost about 5 or 6 or something in a row. Then it was not very good. But obviously, in my opinion, I think Jack Clarke should stay at Sunderland for about 1 more season, and if things don't improve, then, and if he improves, then maybe move to a Premier League club. But obviously, that's all I want to talk about today. So, just in my opinion, I think he should stay. I think if he does stay, then he's got more of a chance of developing even more than maybe thinking about Premier League level. Obviously playing the Premier League is every boy's dream. So obviously an Ipswich player, Al Mohammadi, right? Obviously he came from the likes of Peterborough to Ipswich, then straight to the Premier League within a season, and that's what he even said on his Instagram. It's every boy's dream to play in the Premier League. And honestly, if I was as good as Jack Clarke or anything like that, I would want to play in the Premier League. It's like I said, it's every boy's dream to play in that league. So do I blame him if he leaves? No, I don't. But do I think it's daft if he leaves? Yes, just purely because it's Ipswich. I think they'll be straight back down this season, and obviously Leeds have gotten rid of 3 of the best players. So I think them will be in the Championship for a couple of more seasons. So that's all I really want to talk about. Yes, I hope you do have a good night, and I'll see you all in the next video.